Okay, welcome back to Iron Nest. As you can see, I am right about where I left off last game. I just, because I have all the map, I have all the map filled out. The only thing that I haven't actually started firing into this yet, but I have taken out both of the anti-artillery things. That was, or the, I guess, their artillery emplacements, and that was before they even started firing on me. So I did really good. So now, my main focus is just to mop up, hold on, as many of this infantry as I can before targeting the actual, important objectives. Because, there's no way to do that. Okay. Because I just want to kill everyone, first of all, and I don't really feel like calculating where the locations of all of the important stuff are based off what the scouts tell me. So I'm just gonna kind of go for it, because last time I actually I actually was able to just guess the distance. So, or not guess the location, but not because I was actually trying to, just because I happened to fire into a random group of enemies, and I hit it. So hopefully that'll happen again, and I'll get a shit ton of requisition points for very little cost. Oh, come on. There we go. .4. All right. And again, I am using just the one barrel right now, just because we are getting to the point where, like, I'm kind of need to conserve all my requisition points. So I'm doing my best just to to focus. I wonder if I do the skirmish, like the. What are they? Oh. 3, 4. Like the infinite missions that don't have like an end goal. If that'll give me requisition points that I can use for the other missions, that'd be cool. Because right now I'm kind of regretting how much I was wasting on my requisition points on extra shells earlier, because the scout planes are very useful, but they're very expensive, and I've kind of been, like, as you can see, you can see how many star shells I threw out there. I did one plane that was actually ended up being completely useless because it didn't detect what I was trying to do was detect their counter artillery before they fired, but I was I wasn't able to with the flyover. Eventually I found them with just the star shell, which is very lucky. Alright. Stop this, please. Go away. I'm just trying to line this up. Nice. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jesus. I don't know why it's flashing red. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, I got 2 of the priority targets in one. That's really good. Damn, there's a lot of requisition points for that. Alright. See, next let's go for... This is a nice and easy one that is not in danger of killing any of our friends. Because I'm worried about using these. The high explosive ones are really dangerous. And this thing is very useful, but also not the most accurate. So I don't want to do too much close artillery before we have to. I want to save my fuck ups for the last thing that I do here. So at least when I get some friendly fire, they'll know I was being successful at one point. I hope as we keep doing missions, they get more and more loaded with enemies. Like I like that this one there's like a lot of enemies. I mean, it's like the early ones are kind of boring because there's like one main objective and that's it. But these ones, they seem to be loading, like as we get further on, they seem to be getting more and more enemies, which I like. I think it makes it way more fun. I love if you grab this one before it's done spinning, it'll break everything and cause steam to go flying everywhere. But if you stop, this one doesn't matter. That one's fine. I don't care. I did do this right. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 6. Like if you stop it mid spin, it'll act like you just did the worst thing ever. It's like, no, I'm fine. Just calm down. Alright, the rest of these I could probably get with just the regular HE round. Yeah, I could definitely just do that. Just more infantry. Yeah. Yeah, just infantry, okay. So let's go. Let's do this triple up here. Trying to be as accurate because I don't want to hurt any of these guys. That should be fine as long as I use a regular HE shell, but because it's high explosive but not as high explosive. Oh, HC8 is what he says on there. High capacity, high explosive. Okay, sorry. I just realized that's what it said. Alright, HE. Oh shoot, I have 2 bearings. 803. Oh. Wait, 4. Yeah, alright. Gotta make sure I'm actually firing the right shell. So if I fire a high explosive, high capacity, it might actually kill a bunch of friendlies. Shoot. I keep trying to do it by feel and I end up overshooting it a lot. I just need to stop doing that. It's just so goddamn sensitive. Basically impossible to do that. It's really hard to talk quietly while also playing this game because everything is so loud I can't hear myself. It's very distressing. That's a good one right there. Make sure I didn't get any friendly fire. And the only one I'm really worried about with friendly fire is this guy. I think if as long as I place it, they're not that close. I think I can still get him without worrying about it too much. Nice. That's more infantry. I keep waiting to see if it's going to show another priority target. I mean, I feel like there has to be enemies around it. They wouldn't just leave something like that unguarded, would they? I mean, hiding something from aerial surveillance can only do so much. So the only time I actually risked stopping this thing mid-spin, because I don't know what, like, breaking all this stuff and, like, actually making the steam come out, like, really does, or if it's just, like, a cool little thing, like, that you can fix for, like, aesthetic purposes, but I don't want to risk it, because I feel like if you fail a mission by getting destroyed, you probably have to restart the whole thing, and I spend way too much time doing all the little shit to completely restart. And that's those two. Actually, I could probably get... And I can get these two with the high explosive, because I have one left that's just sitting there. I don't really have anything to do with it right now. Nice. Oh, I don't have to do that. There we go. I feel like the station is mostly useless. I feel like it'd be better if you had, like, if you were, like, playing with multiple people, and you had someone just at that station, because otherwise it's just information that you already have written on your clipboard. You calculate the elevation, but you barely even need any of the other information to do that, I don't think. At least that's kind of how it seems. That'd be cool to have multiple people playing at once, so you can each be at your own station, have your own jobs. I would enjoy that. Now, I don't know if that's possible, but I enjoy it. I wonder if the system pressure actually means anything. It doesn't look like it. Maybe I'll have to do some maintenance as the game continues or something like that. Alright. And then let's get this guy. It's only a oneer, which, you know, unfortunately isn't very worth it, but in my mind it's worth it just because we get to get one more enemy. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I got 3. I might have got the other priority target. I did. So I think I've already got 8 enemy units. Okay. That's cool. I think on my right one, on the left one I'll keep with the regular artillery, and on the right one I'll keep the smoke shells. And I got the enemy field commander. Alright, I'll finish off with, let's finish off the rest of these guys. on. It's so goddamn touchy. And... yeah, well, I overshot that by quite a bit. That's dumb. Come on. This wheel needs some work. I feel like everything else is fine. That wheel, in particular, has a lot of issues when I'm, like, trying to turn it. Like, a lot of, like, random, like, jerky movements that just don't make any sense. How you're actually trying to move your mouse. Oh. Completely forgot how the game works. Nice. Wait, 6. Oh. There we go. How did I... Okay. I thought that was like good. Get me at 40. I was way off. Jesus. I looked away for 1 second and only to come to find I completely screwed up everything. Alright. Sorry this is taking forever, but I know that if I were watching this, I would definitely want the person playing to absolutely destroy everything. And that is mainly why I'm doing all this. Hold on, let me... This I'm gonna need this thing for. Because they're just so close. Let's do... that. Hopefully that'll work. It really... God damn it. I really should do the trick. I'm just hoping it does. I mean, that crater... We'll see, I guess. It's no big deal. If everything goes wrong, why do I have... Alright, I don't know why this one's here. There we go. Seven. Alright, that should be pretty close, actually. I'm not gonna touch the thing. adjust my headphones. Point 7. Oh my gosh, 8. There we go. There's that. Got this guy down here, and then just boom, boom, and I can probably get these two at the same time, and then we're all done. Actually, no, I'm gonna watch this because I want to see if we got any friendly fire or not, because it's gonna be close. Oh, damn! I didn't even get these two. All right, well that was with it. Hold on. Okay, well this should be fine then. It better be. If I do this and that guy dies, I'm gonna be furious because there's no way that only killed that guy. No, that's ridiculous. This should be fine. Everything will be fine. I'm not gonna get a court-martial for friendly fire. Now, for endangering my fellow soldiers, that might still happen. But hey, if I'm so successful, then they won't because they can't afford to lose me. That's how that works, I'm sure. I mean, seriously, there is only one of me, one of this type of artillery, and if I'm the only one who knows how to work it, then well, I'm very valuable, probably. Actually, while this is doing stuff, I'm gonna go get an allergy pill, so I'll be right back. Alright, hopefully by the time I'm done recording, that pill left kicked and I won't be so goddamn stuffy, it's horrible. Where's this at? Or 22.72. There we go. Just want to make sure. Again, this is very close. Danger close, so I don't want to mess this up. It'd be very, very bad. Perfect. All right. Yeah, look at all of that shit. It's so beautiful. There's so much imagery just gone. Oh my gosh. There's smoke coming in everywhere. Steam, or whatever. Didn't even make it to 45, so sad. Thought I was getting better too. I really do wonder how much it really matters, how safe am I to be outside of the elevation on the rotation range. My guess is 0.5 or something similar. Beautiful. 2 more. Oh my god. See? That's what happens, but that's ridiculous. That should be 50 right there. It should be 45, 50, 60. It's dumb. But whatever. I didn't build this stupid thing. Oh my gosh. Knew I heard it somewhere. If I just said I didn't want to like waste my requisition points as I'm like actively going after single enemies, which only give me 5 requisition points when it costs 18 for 1 shell. It's okay. Like not even this will make my money back, but at least all the enemy soldiers will be dead, and maybe they won't call for fire support if they don't have any resistance. I didn't need to buy a new one. I wasn't paying attention. I forgot I already took care of that. Oh my gosh. Would you... Come on, hurry up. It's forever. Seven. .7. Oh, that's just the emergency lights. That's why they're off. That makes sense. I got curious, and my curiosity turned into, oh, yeah, that's dumb. Like, I wish you could get, like, other upgrades other than just the shells. Like, you could replace this measurement with, like, a finer one that actually, like, went into, like, marked the 50 and the 55 instead of this big, very wide intervals that don't really make a lot of sense. I think stuff like that would be cool. Maybe decorate your little cabin down there. Some cool shit. Alright, this should be the last one. And then we're going to actually sound the retreat. Actually, I don't need any of this anymore, huh? Nope. But I do need to stock up on some more artillery and smoke shells. Everyone else is dead, which is good. Very good. And I had no friendly casualties this time, which is why I didn't really finish it last time, but also just because, you know, I think the video was going on for like almost 3 minutes longer than it was supposed to, and I wasn't even done playing, so. Beautiful. Look at all this shit. Boom. All that. So much infantry. Okay. Let's do, how many can you hold? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That might be a bit overkill. Let's just get to 4. 3, 4, And then the other one. And there's smoke shell. I'll get 4 smoke shells too. Let's just nope. Let's just have these loaded because there's really no reason to, at least since I'm only using these shells, there's really no reason to not, at the very least, have the shells ready to go. So might as well just keep them in there. Alright, let's clean this up. Alright, I think we're ready. Here we go. The poor cat. Alright. There we go. Requested before. Oh, let's grab so much time. Smoke shells requested on L719. L719. Thank gosh, that gives me so much time to get this done. I mean, I'm sure I'll be fine, but it decreases my stress level at least. Then 107.6. Oh, I should probably actually. Oh, wait. We're gonna change this to smoke. There we go. 2, yes. Then 107 points. So my clipboard looks so weird now. No, it doesn't have all that shit on it, which I just got used to. Alright. Then this needs to go to 48.48, and I need to buy some more powder charges. There they are. I'm getting a little low. Probably be good for the rest of this, but definitely gonna need some before next level. .48. Just request before, right? Yeah, request before that time, shell on. Okay. Just making sure I got that. It was a little confusing. And there we go. That's nice. I guess we just sit and wait. There we go. Alright, smoke shell request on L625. Alright, L625. I guess we should probably be laying smoke for all the divisions. Just in case, but I think they'll be fine. There's like literally no enemy presence right now. They could probably fight their way out with no cover. Maybe, I guess. I could be wrong. I guess the smoke always helps, huh? Better be safe than sorry. Hey, I got the 52 at least. That's good. Oh, oh my god, what am I doing? I need to pay attention. Oh, perfect. 0.08. I thought you get like a little bit of not being able to hear because of how loud the shell is. Well, you can still hear this pretty loudly, but whatever. But everything else is like kind of dulled because you're like, you know, losing your hearing slowly but surely. Nice. Let's get another one just in case. Oh. Break got successful. The city held. I don't know what the papers will say tomorrow. I know what you did today. Thank you, Anton. You may stand down. My name, Anton? That's new. Yeah. Again, continued fire support is authorized at your discretion should you judge it with your ordinance, but I've literally gotten everything. So yeah, I'm just not gonna waste anything. But hey, if the city held, that's pretty cool actually. Anyway, it's nice talking to, even though he's still an admiral, it's nice talking to someone who's like, you know, actually on the field instead of just high command, because I don't, you know, can never know if you can, you know, trust them. They're telling you what they want you to do, but that's not necessarily giving you the accurate information of how the war is going. Let's see what the papers will say. Interesting. With Cartagena liberated, the anti-monarchists have been cut cleanly in two, leaving their eastern and southern remnants to distrust one another in the crown's absence. Officials note this was, in fact, the plan all along. Oh yeah, sure. His Majesty the King extends his sympathies to the anti-monarchists, now forced to conduct their treason without the convenience of a shared border. Ow, that's a weird painting. I guess I can... Man, if that's all that we control, we do not have a lot of territory. I'm just looking to see. Doesn't really look like there's anything else that's interesting. Oh. There we go. Move direction of the iron has a set distance in a specific direction for way less. The other one's like 7. It's like emergency move. It's like 70 requisition points or something. Drell shell. Blind loaded practice shell. Concrete filled inert minimal effective radius. What could that possibly be used for? Yeah, I got everything except for minimum assets necessary. Yeah. That I can't imagine how you would even do that on that mission. You can say I haven't really tried with these ones, but that one I was trying, mostly because I needed to. I just realized, are we... I think the map is updating as we go. Yeah, no, I think it is, because we're taking this, because this is highlighted. Yeah, I think it's... Okay, so we still have a bit to go to cover the map. This is a really cool game. I hope that, like, they expand this idea if they have the chance. Alright, anyway. Iron Nest and its logistics convoy. Oh, God. We move through a mountain pass in Andalusia, bound for the Strait. Alright, hitting something of the enemy that's moving is fine. Protecting something that's moving of ours is stressful as hell. Yep, I already knew something was going to go immediately wrong. Oh boy, not good. Not good at all. I might actually have to do some maintenance because, oof. Come on. Oof, not good. Impact confirmed. Armor held. Pressure lines ruptured. Oh, engine requires mana restart. Someone has their subwoofer. enemy. I apparently got requisitioned just for... I don't know what happened there. Anyway. Set both dials to start. Okay. Hold on. Oh, okay. Start. Start. Pull the starter chain. Set both dials to run. There we go. That wasn't that hard. Kind of. Hopefully it worked right. There we go. Oof, looking rough in here. That's quite unfortunate. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, nice. So yeah, I can't use that. Nice. Oof. I wonder how I determine elevation. That's gonna be very interesting. Whatever. I'll figure something out. Alright. Shoot. This is not good. Not good at all. Let's see, K4. 8-1. Alright, well, the first thing I'm going to do... What's my requisition points looking like? Not great. So I'm going to try to avoid using the scout plane. I'm just going to focus on doing a star shell on our position. Shoot. Well, I mean, I really just want to do, like... Right there. Oh, shit. I fucked up everything. 0.5. Shoot. Damn, I really wish I knew. Is there any way to figure out how to calculate this manually? It really does not look like it. No, that's just the Discord thing. Damn, okay, I guess I'm just gonna guess? I don't know. What should be high, right? Or low, I mean. If I fire it... Well, no. I should be actually really high. Because if I... I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, let's see what happens. Oof. Yeah, no, way off. Way off. Not good. Not good. Oh, certainly not good. Alright, let's try that again. But, I don't know, apparently it's 6.67 kilometers this way. 7. Let's see, let's mark this. I saw that. So 60 does all the way over there. Which means... So if it's probably middle, would go longer than... Yeah. So probably that. That's about... Might have gotten lucky because that's about... Yeah, that is about... Maybe a little bit, that's 60, like 50. What am I even aiming for? Just says forward enemy elements. I don't even know what I'm aiming for, so I don't know what shell to use. And let's just get another star shell for now. See what happens. I don't know if I should use 1 or 2 charges. Let's just... let's do 2. I don't know. And just go for like 50. A nice round number. Yeah, there it goes. Hey, there's something. That's interesting. If only I knew how to calculate the elevation. That would make things a lot easier. Let's try it again. That looks good enough. I'm literally just guessing, so... Hey, that's alright. What does that mean? Man, it's so hard to tell. Let me just use a... Let's just toss a high explosive out there and see what happens. Because at least now that I have an aim, I don't have to... Where is it? There it is. Now that I have them marked, I don't have to worry about it, you know, not being able to do it again. Well, I just realized that thing has a Everything's messed up. Everything is a disaster, basically, is what's happening. I feel like that thing's not supposed to have a light on it. I'm kind of curious why it does. I feel like it didn't used to before. Maybe I'm going insane, though. And I know that if I just keep put it back to 50, then we'll be able to get the rest of that. So, okay, this might not be as bad as I thought. They're just a little annoying. Alright. The only thing that sucks is I don't know if any of this stuff needs an armor-piercing round to destroy, and those things have, like, no, like, radius, and so precision, not so good. Nice. What did I even get? Infantry, enemy anti-armor, enemy armor. Okay, that's nice. Then let's do this. That's set to 50. I can get that stuff, and that might be like 40. I don't know. Tough to guess. I really like it this thing just doesn't explode when I'm standing right here, you know? That would, I suspect, do some damage. Nice, that looks like it might need anti-armor. Unfortunately. I don't even know what that is. Enemy armor, infantry armor, okay. Next, let's try it at a 40. See where that gives us. I have absolutely no idea. But, hey. Thankfully it has a big-ass radius. I can't wait till we get the massive one. That's basically just a small nuke going off from what it looks like. Good. See where that gives us. right in between them. Nice. Enemy commander. That's good. That's what I thought it was. Alright, let's do same thing. Let's move it a bit down. Try to aim for right there. Maybe 35, I guess. Let's try that. I'm assuming we'll need an anti-armor round for that last thing. Hopefully, we'll be able to get that without too much trouble. I like those sounds. Those sound like good sounds. This poor cat, man. All these loud sounds are probably pissing him off. Alright. Nice. Hey, there's a friendly. Alright, so what are those things? That might need anti-armor too. I don't know about that one. What's the cross? That's infantry, okay. Well... mark right there. We'll need an anti-armor one, unfortunately. Where the hell is it? AP shell. High hopes for this one. Oh, come on. It's more infantry, I think. Alright. So close. Basically on the damn thing. this really goes to show, literally, how much the tiniest change in elevation affects the shot. Because, I mean, look at that. It is right there. The APM radar is so goddamn small. There we go. Yeah. Oh, these also say any armor. Yeah, I don't know. And that one just really, you really have to be on the money for the HE shell to get that one. I mean, that's pretty damn close. Maybe just perfectly in between. Anyway, so that's that one. So let's. Alright, well, in that case, I'm gonna finish that one off on an HE shell. Where is it? I lost it. There it is. Because might as well, right? Be a bit more, because I think that was like 50.00. So there seems to be a bit more than maybe like 52. I'd say 52. Look at all these stupid craters. It's absolutely destroying our path. Beautiful. New contacts to rear. Okay. God. Alright, what am I looking at? And now's a perfect time to use a scout plane, because I don't want to fire another star shell all the way over there. So let's go E4, 90 degrees. Brother. Alright, I guess we're using a star shell anyway. I should have done a sector before. See, I don't really trust this. Let's try to go like right there. That's 8.4. Do we have a good reference for that? 8.4. So really like 51 degrees, I think I'd say. Let's go with 51 degrees. Obviously, I'm gonna get the extra enemies. How can I not? The bastards trying to ambush us, thinking they could take on us. Which they kind of succeeded a tiny little bit, but they didn't succeed, so whatever. Yeah, it's like 51. So now I have some reference points on the other side of the map. This makes it a tiny bit easier, I will say. I'm assuming that's all of them. Which means my first target is going to be about... Let's see. I want to do like... that maybe. Unfortunately, these guys are a bit more spread out than I'd prefer. Maybe the best we can do for those first two. It's about 5.20 kilometers. That's going to be almost a perfect... What is that, 30 degrees? Let's do a bit above 30 degrees. It's an armor-piercing shell. There it is. I don't know how I keep misplacing it, or forgetting where I put it, I guess. That looks pretty good. There we go. Screw it up there a little, it's okay. Nice. Alright. Now we're gonna aim right there. Out of here. 6.16 kilometers is about... See, that's 50s. That's 45. It's like... That's 40? Right around 40, so maybe like 41. What we could do with that. I think. Perfect. I think. Perfect to what I wanted it to be. Damn. Oh. Overshot that by quite a bit, actually. Okay, let's do the exact same shot, but I don't know, quite a bit less actually. So that's 41. That's gonna be like that's gonna be like a 38, I think. Oh. Perfect, good enough. When absolute guidance isn't available, I'll just do whatever the hell I feel like is okay. That really sucks that guy's just out there on his own. Jeez. That's really not good. Alright, that's at 38. So yeah, 35 it must be. Alright, then we'll have 3 more shots if this one goes right. Which isn't that bad, to be fair. There we go, that's better. I guess I'll shoot. Doesn't matter. That's the 8.56 kilometer, which is the 8.56. That's the 51. Okay. Just making sure. Already got that. There we go. Alright. I think we have one that's long as this. Maybe. I mean, 60 is the max that we can go, so It can't be somewhere between 51 and 60. Nice. That was pretty much what I was aiming for. Let's see. So that's 10.24. Ooh, that was only 5 kilometers. Damn. Yeah, no, that's the longest one. Shoot, I don't know what to do with that, to be honest. I guess we'll just go put it to max and see what happens. I mean, I don't know. Let's try it. I'm not confident, but I don't know what else to do. It's either max or really low. Yeah. Gosh. Stop being so dramatic. See what that does. Because I've shot way long. I've shot like 13 kilometers and I've never had to hit 60. And if this game follows physics, well. So maybe it really is 6. That just doesn't seem right. I should have just went with my gut. Now I'm just second guessing myself. Alright, here we go. You know, it would have been smart as if in the beginning I put star shells in both barrels and then had them at different elevations, like maybe 10 degrees apart. I feel like that'd be useful. I mean, I guess I only used one once I actually dialed in what I was doing. Perfect. Look at that. Right now, it's just that guy. And we definitely have a point of reference for them. Alright, so it's 7.42 kilometers. Which is, let's see, 7.42. A little bit longer than that. So if that's... That one was the 51. And that one was 38, I think, was this one. That one was probably 40, so let's try 41. That sounds like a good number to me. one long trail of holes. It's okay though. It's for the greater good or something. Nice. I thought that might have been 41, so I went with 42 instead, and that was perfect. Column guard, rear clear, thank you, iron nest. Awesome, cool. I thought I was gonna say there's more, and I was like, no. I am done here. Good night. Alright. That... You thought I'd miss that, didn't you? You thought I was gonna miss that. You stupid bastard. Okay, all good. Oh boy, that was sucky. Alright, despite a sustained ambush involving what witnesses described as everything the enemy had, wasn't that much. The iron nest sustained no damage of any kind, no dents, no scorching, no chip paint, and no cause whatsoever for concern. Army engineers report the fortress is, if anything, structurally improved by the experience. Let's see, anything else interesting? Not really. Hey, I got gold. Nice. Due to high kill per shot ratio. It's alright, I guess. Eliminated all enemy units in the operational sector. Nice. Consecutive fire. Yep. Needed fire with minimal allied casualties. Yep. Wow, 93.333%. And it goes to that one. That right there that I missed, yeah. Damn, 32 enemies killed. With 15 shots, I mean, that was pretty good, I guess. Alright. Ooh, interesting. Anyway, that's all for me today because it is late and I'm a little bit over the recording, and who knows how long this next mission is going to take. Even though I'd love to keep playing because I mean I can't wait to. I'm definitely going to play through this at some point on my own, especially these the like unlimited missions. This one's weird because it's like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Sorry if I got a little like slow towards the end there. I'm also tired. Like, on one hand, like, there's not a lot to say, but I also want to keep it in because I think it's satisfying to watch. But at the same time, there's just not a lot to talk about. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please have a good night.